know what the blessing really is. So can I talk about Jesus tonight? He's enduring and strong. He's entirely sincere. He's eternally steadfast. And he's immortally graceful. Can I talk about the blessing tonight, girl? It's imperially powerful. It's impartially merciful. It's the greatest phenomenon that has ever come around this world. Can I talk about the blessing? He is God's son. He's the sinner's savior. He's the centerpiece of civilization. He stands in solitude of his own self. He's august. He is unique. He's unparalleled. He's incomparable. Can I talk about the blessing tonight? He's the loftiest idea. He's the loftiest concept. He's the highest personality. He's the supreme problem and higher criticism. He's the fundamental doctrine of all true theology. He's the cardinal necessity for all spiritual religion. Can I talk about the blessing for a little while? He's the miracle of the age. Y'all gotta get me where I'm comfortable. Superlative of everything good. You choose to call him. I still ain't comfortable yet. He's the only one qualified to meet all your needs. He supplies strength to the weak. I'll put it right there. Available for the tempted. Available for the tried. Feel it better right there. Can I talk about Jesus? Can I talk about the blessing? He cleanses the leper, forgives the sinner, discharges the debtor, defends the feeble, blesses the young, serves the unfortunate, regards the ages, rewards the diligent, purifies the meek. Can I celebrate the blessing? He's the master of the mighty, the overseer of all the promise, the captain of conquerors, the head of heroes, the leader of legislators, the prince of princes, the king of kings, and the lord of lords. Can I talk about the blessing? He's the key of knowledge, the wellspring of wisdom, doorway of deliverance, pathway of peace, roadway of righteousness, highway of holiness, and the gateway of glory. Can I talk about the blessing? His office is manifold. His promise is sure. His light is matchless. His goodness is limitless. His mercy is everlasting. And his love never changes. Can I talk about the blessing? His word is enough. His grace is sufficient. His reign is righteous. His yoke is easy, and his burden is all right. I wish I could describe him, but I need to celebrate him. He's indescribable, incomprehensible. I know he's invincible, and he's still irresistible. You can't get him out your mind, and you can't wash him off your hands. You can't outlive him, and you sure can't live without him. The heavens of heavens cannot contain him. You let alone this black man explain him. Can I talk about Jesus? I said the Pharisees couldn't stand him, but they found out they couldn't stop him. Pilate couldn't fall in him, and Herod couldn't kill him. Death couldn't handle him, and the grave couldn't hold him. Can I talk about the blessing? He's always been, and he'll always be. He had no predecessor, and he'll have no successor. There was nobody before him. There'll be nobody after him. You can't impeach him, and he ain't gonna resign. Can I talk about the blessing? Can I talk about the blessing? Can I talk about the blessing? Oh God, I need some help. He's the legendary record of the most famous storyteller. He's the only one expansive enough to make the spacious more capacious. He's spoiled him with sagacity, but he still rise with acuity. Can I talk about the blessing tonight? He's revelatory and reticent, while he's the angel of days and innocent. Can I talk about the blessing tonight? His characteristic cool arouses when it comes to sin, but when he looks at me, he gets rid of all the malediction. Can I talk? I know y'all don't know what I'm talking about, but can I talk about him for me? David said, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. But if King David had a claim to my class, he would have said the Lord has provided just the glory salvation from all. You just can't feel good without God. Can I talk about the blessing?